bylaws, it's different. All the literature of the prophet is part of his trust. So they tell you to express. The trust must be expressed in relationship to property. So you got a land right in Chicago. You ain't got no 10 acres. So that land is exempt from taxation. It can't be assessed to. If it's religious property owned by the Moorish of America, then it is that what it is. It's only through expression of a trust that it says here. We have to be trust property deemed as religious property under a trust. The trust is right here. That's the title of the vast estate. Express trust. This right here. You know what I'm saying? So you express it through forms of the literature of the prophet to express the means of the trust and to how to place property inside that trust, whereas it would be protected from taxation, from anybody trying to take it, between the governmental body, whatever, or any mortgage company. You know what I'm saying? They can't take it because it's expressed in a trust. Like we did with you, we expressed her into a trust. You know what I'm saying? In relation to protecting her from, pigs. You know what I'm saying? Well, she really formed an expression of a trust. And that's when we put it together December 29th, 2009. 2009. So this right here, it goes back again. That said right here, it says, no such property shall be used only except in the manner expressed in the gift, grant, or legacy, or if no use of a trust is so expressed, only for the benefit of the corporation, church, or society for which it was intended. Now, in section 43, it says the trustees shall have care, custody, and control of the real and personal property. Now, what happens is we put you as a trustee over that property. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You won't be your name. You'll be a trustee, the only trustee that have control over that property. You know what I'm saying? No one else in the Moorish of America. Only you will be so expressed to be the trustee, only trustee of that property. You know what I'm saying? So it said here, it says trustees shall have the care, custody, and control of the real and personal property of the corporation, subject to the direction of the congregation, church, or society, and may, when directed by the congregation, church, or society, erect houses or buildings or improvements and repair, alter the same, and may, when so, directed, I'm not sure, the mortgage, encumber, sell, and convey any real or personal property, estate, or such congregation, and enter into all lawful contracts in the name of and in behalf of such corporation. But no mortgage, encumber, sale, or conveyance shall be made of any such estate as to defeat or destroy the effect of the gift, of any gift, grant, or legacy. See, there you go right there. The mortgage can't destroy it. Say grant or legacy which may be made to such congregation, but all such gifts, grants, and legacies shall be appropriated and used as directed or intended by the person or persons making the same. However, the limitation on the disposition of real or personal property does not apply to the extent that a restriction imposed by a donor on the use of an institutional fund may be released by a governing board of the institutional. That's some other crap. But that's what came in 1963. This institutional board. I had read up on this board here, but it's part of when they changed the law in '63. But right here, it just show you that no mortgage or any other lien or any other encumbrance, I'm saying on any property, I don't care what it is, a car, what have you, is it's placed in the custody and care of the Moorish Temple, then there is that. It says only that trustee or trustees to have the control over that property. You know what I'm saying? It become, again, religious trust property. Become a own trust. Right here, in section 44, any congregation, church, or society heretofore incorporated under the provisions of any law for the incorporation of religious societies may become incorporated under the provisions of this act. It said relative to religious societies in the same manner as if it had been previously been incorporated, in which the case the new corporation shall be entitled to invested and with all the real and personal estate of the old corporation. In like manner, to the same extent as the old corporation subject to all the debts, contracts, and liabilities. The word trustees, however, or wherever, in this act shall be constructed to include one's vestment or other officers as perform the duties of trustees. But right here it says, let me read it again. Same thing. 3. So any congregation, church, society heretofore, it says incorporated under the provisions of any law for the incorporation of religious society may become incorporated under the provisions of this act relative to religious society. So go back to this right here. What we did with his corporation, we made it a subsidiary to the Moorish Temple of America. You know what I'm saying? So when we issued the business, when we did issue a business license to him, when he also do the publication, he put in the publication and run it 3 times, and then we from there they've been properly noticed, and therefore he can operate in his business. And if they come like we did before, I'm showing you that we did it procedurally according to the procedures of law and according to the Hurd-smiths revised statute law, which is this right here is the enforcement clause. Every law got an enforcement clause, and you got to have an enforcement clause to push that law. You know
for everybody, you know that's the last page.
Yeah, that's the last page here. This is the enforcement clause of that. See what I'm saying? So everything that's pertaining to here can be enforced by this clause right here. You know what I'm saying? Paragraph, I think 188.3 or something. But this is the enforcement clause. You have to put the enforcement clause within to push this law. And most laws, like the color law, doesn't have an enforcement with it because it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no enforcement clauses. But this right here has an enforcement clause. You see right here?
188?
Yeah, 188.3. It's right here. It says right here. Go there right quick. It says section 1. It said any case where any church's congregation or society formed for the purpose of religious worship was filed or caused to be filed prior to the effective date of this act. See what I'm saying? An affidavit in such office or the record of deeds in the county in which such congregation, church, or society is organized, which are set forth the name of the organization, the place where located in good faith were proceeded to conduct worship services, otherwise to carry out the functions of which form, although the affidavit may not set forth recitals that the trustees were elected by the corporate name adopted in the manner provided by sections 35 and 36. An act of court concerning corporations, approved April 18, 1872, was amended or may not have been made by the chairman or by the secretary of a meeting or as required by the said act. To the incorporation of such congregation, church, society, and all its acts, transactions, which are otherwise legal and here are hereby declared validated and legal. So anything Moorish Temple of America does, Vatican State, Eastern Orthodox, whatever, or saying any religious body, politic, or theocracy created under this law, anything that they do about according to what the provisions say or sections call for, then therefore you're saying those things have to be recognized. They have to be treated as, you know what I'm saying, this enforces it. This is the enforcement clause. You know what I'm saying, this is how you would use this law. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we can convey property. That's why I do a counterclaim affidavit, because that right there, he says any real or personal property. See what I'm saying? So your person, which is a fiction, can be conveyed under the property of the Moorish Scientific America and deemed as religious property. And that's what the Pope is. He's religious property. You know what I'm saying? He has a DBA, whatever his name is, Pope Paul VI or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's his DBA. That's how you do a business as. You know what I'm saying? Same thing as in the office in the temple, the Grand Sheik, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That is considered actually a DBA. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to make a DBA. That's why you record it in the county to make it a DBA, doing business as, because that's how the Pope is. The Pope is ain't nothing, but he's nothing more than commercial law. You know what I'm saying? He's a player in the commercial game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Believe that. But he's doing it under what? Under this law. Because this law right here is talking about corporations, which is fiction. Right? Moorish Scientific America is a fiction. You know what I'm saying? It is a commercial fiction. That's all it is. It's based on commerce. It's out there to operate and operate in business, and that's what it's for pecuniary profit. So it's like any other corporation, United States corporation, same thing. It's operating as a fiction. Same thing we doing. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing about us, we have what? Title of the vast estate in our possession. That's right. And they don't have it. They don't have the title of the vast estate. They never did have a title, but they're foreigners. You know what I'm saying? So this is the means to buy, because we buy a treaty, we're connected to these Europeans, that's indicated on the dollar bill. But by treaty, we have to stay within the realm of commercial law. You know what I'm saying? Admiralty. Now I use admiralty because when dealing with them, you have to show that you have the like the prophet did when he reclaimed us. He did it in a commercial sense. He redeemed us through, you know what I'm saying, by claiming the property. You know what I'm saying, placing a title to it and a claim to it, just like in admiralty law. You know what I'm saying? That's the procedures in admiralty law. You know what I'm saying? When you got out the property, you have to place a claim to it and place a title upon it. You know what I'm saying? And then you can redeem it. You know what I'm saying? Based on you have the title of the vast estate. This is the redemption right here. This is right here redeemed it, because that's the negotiable instrument that was used. That's a negotiable instrument. You know what I'm saying? That thing is worth trillions. This little thing right here on the wall has a value of more than, I believe, over trillions of dollars, because it's vast. We deal with an estate, and that covers water, minerals, everything on this planet. Mineral rights, water rights, you know what I'm saying, sand, dirt, whatever law they use in regards to land, it covers all of it. You know what I'm saying? It has all that wealth in it. And so that means that's vast, and in fact it's worth beyond trillions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? But in section 45, let me see what we are now. Section 45, any congregation, church, or society incorporated under this act may receive any grant or legacy real estate for the purpose of holding camp meetings, and may make such improvements thereon as they may deem for their comfort and convenience. The title of such real estate shall be in such corporation, subject to the like conditions are provided in this act as in regard to real estate held by such corporation. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the title. See, real estate, slaves were considered real estate at one point. You read in that book, the law of freedom and bondage, slaves were regarded as real estate. You know what I'm saying? And so right here, it says here, to thereupon they may deem their comfort and convenience. It said the title of such real estate should be shall be in such corporation, subject to like conditions are provided in the act in regards to other real estate held by such a corporation. So the prophet held us, I'm saying, as what? Real estate. I'm saying, we consider it real estate because he bought us. You know what I'm saying? He redeemed us, he bought us back. I'm saying from a certain state, which was